The true identity of fake Shanks has been revealed as Fagorand Shamlock, the leader of the Knights of God and the son of Fagorand Gallon Saint. He resembles Shanks, but does not have the scar or missing arm. Instead, he has longer hair, completely distinguishing him from the red-haired Shanks. This hints at Shanks's bloodline. In addition, it is revealed that Halden and Loki are half-brothers with the same father, but different mothers. Both are royal descendants. The latest chapter of One Piece, Chapter 1137, titled Shamlock's Appearance, continues from the previous chapter, where Luffy and his crew arrive at an abandoned castle. Inside, they find the remains of giants who died when Loki killed King Harold, with only Loki and Aruluru surviving the battle. Some of the giant skeletons have sharp horns, explained by Rod as the result of ancient giant bloodlines, with ancient giants having double horns. King Harold himself had horns, but broke them off because he disliked violence. Halden and Loki are both royal giants, and there are childhood memories involving Halden and Rod. Upon reaching the underworld, the soldiers use the powers of the Arrow fruit to attack Loki and beasts from the underworld, but Loki still refuses to join the Knights of God or become a celestial dragon. Shamlock's mission in this scene, alongside the soldiers, is to force Elbaf to join the world government. Fake Shanks reveals his true identity, adorned with glory as the leader of the Knights of God and the son of the Five Elders, Fagorand Gallon Saint. He resembles Shanks, but without the scars, with longer hair and no missing arm. Meanwhile, Loki becomes a human punching bag, knocked unconscious. In One Piece Chapter 1137, titled Shamlock's Appearance, the story picks up with Luffy and his crew preparing to retrieve the key to free Loki. They arrive at Orost Castle in West Village. Rod explains that the castle has been unused since the death of King Harold, so he is surprised to see the front door damaged and the guards gone. Zoro notices that the door was broken from the inside. This suggests that fake Shanks and his companion came through here, and the guards had already been defeated by gentlemen. Luffy's group enters the castle and finds a destroyed courtyard, evidence of the fierce battle when Loki killed King Harold. Zoro senses that the power behind the damage must have been formidable. While Loki is known as a monster, King Harold was also a great warrior. From the moment the battle began, the fate of the castle was sealed. Luffy and his crew enter the interior of the castle, which is severely damaged. Giant skeletons are scattered on the floor, with reports stating that Loki slaughtered over 100 giant warriors that day. Only Aruluru and Loki survived. Luffy notices a skull with horns like Oz. Rod explains that some giants inherited blood from ancient giants, but there are no pure-blood ancient giants left. They find a portrait of King Harold hanging on the wall, showing a bald, fierce-looking giant with a massive black beard, 2 large scars on his head, and a vertical scar on his face. King Harold was known as the greatest king of Elbaf, who dreamed of connecting Elbaf with the nations of the world. The scars on his head were left after he removed his horns, a legacy of being an ancient giant. King Harold said he removed his horns because ancient giants reminded people of the Age of War. It's also revealed that Halden and Loki are half-brothers, with Halden being the son of King Harold and another giant woman, before King Harold married Loki's mother. Halden's mother, a foreign giant, was looked down upon by many in Elbaf who wanted to maintain pure bloodlines, preventing Halden from becoming the Queen of Elbaf. Zoro asks Rod why he chose to join a ship with a mixed-blood giant like Halden. Rod explains that he was bullied as a kid for being an otaku, but he was moved by Halden's map-making abilities and chose to befriend him. Halden endured all the insults and humiliation as a mixed blood, with the dream of becoming the king of all giants, not just those from Elbaf, and uniting all giants across the world. While they converse, Luffy notices the guards lying on the ground. Meanwhile, in the underworld, the duo in black robes is attacking Loki, whose face is covered in blood. The soldier is using his powers to attack, enlarging his boot with arrowheads to become taller and strike Loki's face. He tells Loki, "Now you should understand, right?" Loki replies, "I told you, I can't move." Fake Shanks answers, "Even if you could move, it wouldn't matter. A lowly being elevated to a god should be an unattainable dream. But we are now giving you this opportunity, soldier." The soldier releases several arrows from his feet, marking the trajectory of his attacks. He speeds up his legs to strike Loki's right face, then follows up with an uppercut to his chin. He thanks Loki for revealing his future, a clear declaration of unavoidable violence. The soldier then asks again, "Loki, will you join the Knights of God?" Loki immediately refuses, calling him a fool. The soldier proceeds to follow the trajectory of his arrows, striking Loki first on the right face, then delivering a powerful uppercut. To attack Loki's massive body, the soldier uses arrows to form boots and gauntlets. Ultimately, Loki loses consciousness under the soldier's attack. Other beasts try to protect Loki, but the soldier deals with them as well. In the final scene of this chapter, fake Shanks, wearing a hood, removes his black cloak, revealing his true identity. He is Feigarand Shamlock, the leader of the Knights of God and the son of the five elders Feigarand Galen's saint. Another member of the Knights of God, Gentleman, is revealed to be the Arrowman. Shamlock looks exactly like Shanks, but without scars, with longer hair tied into a ponytail, and of course, no missing arm. Shamlock wears a military uniform resembling that of 17th century British and French soldiers, with a long sword at his waist. Fake Shanks, looking at the unconscious Loki, reflects on the brutality of Elbaf, declaring that the warriors of Elbaf will surely be held accountable by the world government.